Welcome to Pro One Plus Global, the future of business. This is our Getting Started webinar. First of all, you want to write down who your coach or the person who brought you into this business and their contact info. You want to get your goals for the next 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days. Setting goals are the legs to the table of your dreams. You want to achieve your financial dreams, you must have a daily income producing activities to reach those goals. We have a Zoom link, and you need to get into your back office and check the events. Check the times in your back office for events Monday through Thursday and Super Saturday. This will allow you to bring the folks that you invite to Pro One Plus Global to live events, and you can earn what you're worth. Pro One Plus Global, what is my why? You need to sit down and think, what is the primary reason for you participating in POP-G? Is it to earn an additional $300 to $500 a month? Is it a situation where you see value and you want to try to earn a tremendous amount of income? Or is it something that you built huge organizations in the past and you want to earn what you're definitely worth? Or it might be one of your friends brought you into it, they're excited about it, and you're just checking it out. What you need to decide is what you want to accomplish here at Pro One Plus Global. Your daily income producing activities is going to be what you set each and every day to succeed. List building, you can have 25 to 50 or 200 to 300. You can make that choice. You're going to be sharing with simple questions, simple answers. You have a 3-way follow-up, the most important part of the process, and you rinse and repeat. If you're just starting out, we're going to teach you to get 3, help them get 3, rinse and repeat. If you are someone that's been doing this for a long time, we're going to teach you how to get to 8 to maximize the pay plan, help them get 4 to 8, and keep the process going to build depth. Each day, take the time to watch a video that's in your back office. Ask questions to build your Pro One Plus portfolio. This is the introduction to POP. The POP Success Training Program is simple. It's designed to help you successfully build your businesses to, 1, share with the masses and build a strong community team. You learn to work with people that you like and help them in the process. Number 2, acquire more commissions to fund your personal projects. Number 3, maintain and retain the majority of your member base sharing duplicatable techniques. The bottom line is that if they come in at the $39 level and they find 2 people, it is paying for their $39 a month. They then become a student and learn in the back office with all of our products and tools that are provided for that $39 to take the next step. If they come in at $135, then they are participating in our Power to Infinity plan and beyond. And this is the strongest, most simplistic pay plan in the world today. The process begins identifying specific goals that you want to attain success. The program supports you by providing an easy to follow, duplicatable, and replicatable system built on quality attention participation, taking simple steps consistently, 1 day at a time. The POP-G Success Training System is for new and existing members to grow their business with support and accountability. Let's talk about an infinity plan. It's for personals to silver. Once you join POP Global, you become a bronze member and you're earning a 10% matching bonus. Once you get to 4 personals, you're now earning a 20% matching bonus. So you get 3 and help them get 3. Rinse and repeat. And 3 is for free. Go get 3, help them get 3, and you can unlimited unlock the generation at 3 by being at a silver position. If you want to build a bigger organization, you can max this plan out by going to 8 and reaching gold status. But why conquer the world when we need to clean out our garage first especially if you're inexperienced like most of you are. You need to build a list. You can use your pop card. Become very adept at using your pop card. It will be your best friend. We have leads, including international leads that many of you can purchase, and you're looking to build a list of 100 to 300 names. And imagine what happens if you build that list of 1 to 300 names. Look at what happens on your calculator if you get 8 referrals. They all average 4, and you go down 3 levels. Once you take a look at those numbers, imagine the possibility of coming up with 300 names, and you had to go through 300 names to get to 8 strong personals. Would you be willing to pay the price? You break it down this way, and it puts everything into perspective, ladies and gentlemen. It's all a numbers game, and there will be people that do not join at first that you need to stay in touch with, or at least get them to register underneath you for a trial offer in case they want to come back and participate later, because we are going to sweep the nation in 2020. The Infinity Plan Quality Share. Do you have a minute? I just found out about a shared economy platform. It's a new way to help fund any personal project. Mine is to do this. It's also fully compliant, and it has a tremendous amount of products in training. Are you open to helping me check this out? Yes or no? Once they say yes, great. I will send you a short video. I would like you to see what you like best about the info and answer any questions. Move on. Personal URL. You have the pop card, you got watch the video and watch the overview. These are the tools that you use. Once they've watched this, you three-way them into someone who understands the business if you're inexperienced, and edify the program. Introduce your friends on a three-way call. Joe is a friend who is helping a lot of people, including me, globally fund their projects using this shared platform. Joe understands this more than I do and certainly can answer your questions. Let the leader handle the rest of the call, and do not for any reason interrupt or participate unless you're asked. I've seen many three-way calls that have been done professionally and we've closed people, and I've seen many three-way calls where the person who brought in the introduction wants to talk more than the host. By doing that, it confuses the person because you are using this three-way call to edify the person that you are sharing this opportunity with to answer all their questions. You need to take a look at your goal and expectation sheet. New member goal sheet to share with a person who referred you to POP. Are you want to work full-time or part-time? Will you be working your POP business on a part-time or full-time basis? How many hours a week can you put into it? Name your top 3 projects that you'd like to get funded. How many hours per week do you plan on investing in your business, and how many days will you work per week? Then you have your work ethic. Check the box, 5 hours to 20 hours plus, and how many days a week you think you'll be working it. How much do you need in commissions for your first project monthly? And we have it all the way up to 5,000 plus. What is your why that almost makes you cry, that driving passion you must fund? It might be yourself. It might be a situation where you are part of the 48% of the people in the United States that make $32,000 or less. And what you want to supplement is your family. I want to make extra money to provide for my family that I haven't been able to provide for in the past. This might be an added vacation, a private school for my kids, college, all kinds of things could fit in this criteria. Getting out of debt, paying down school loans, etc., etc. This is your three-way calls tip sheet. This capture your audience, strengthen your credibility, and expand your reach. Three-way calling effectively and painlessly sorts out and identifies key people in your warm market and within your organization. This is a critical tool that trains new representatives and teaches people the business before they even get started. Some of you are scared to death on your 1 to 10 that we ask you to fill out that you're a 10 and it's a 1 and it scares the bejeebers out of you because you're only a 1. This is not for you. We will have other types of training, but anybody that's a 5 or above needs to follow this simple 3-way step. Number 1, your approach and create interest with Pop G video. Number 2, call the expert first to edify and teach you how to duplicate the process and sharing the concept. That is the person who's brought you into the business. Schedule the best time to talk for all parties. Give the expert as much background information as possible. Step 3, call the prospect. Properly introduce the expert to the prospect and vice versa. Allow the expert to take the lead. Do not interrupt unless asked. Now you have your warm market contacts. They trust you. They might even be burnt out from some of the other opportunities that you've shared with them. But ladies and gentlemen, you must have a determination that this is the one. We have spent a tremendous amount of time putting this together, making it compliant around the world with the strongest compensation plan in business today. Once you learn this and get excited, you will want to share this with everyone that you know, especially when you start making a little bit of money. When you introduce an expert that can answer the questions, they will respect the expert because of the trust they have for you. So be sure to follow this plan if you're a 5 to 10 on taking our survey. Here's your contact list. You can print this out and you can start a contact lifeline. The more names you add and keep adding to your list, the more opportunities your business will flourish. Make a list of people you know, whether you're closely or not, and keep on adding to this daily. Everyone becomes a prospect. Have you ever went into a restaurant and seen somebody work really hard and be an excellent waiter and you wanted to tip them a little bit extra? Leave them your phone number or email address and say, I have an opportunity. I appreciate how hard you work, or talk to them and get their email address and send this about Pop Global. I have subscribed to other people in the past doing this. I look for hard workers. If they're a hard worker in another endeavor, then they're looking to make as much money as possible. Take the 0 to 10 phone test. The 0 to 10 phone test will allow you to see where you currently reside. 1, it scares the bejeebers out of you to talk to anyone, and anything above 5 or above, then you are ready to grab that phone and dial for dollars. Your obligation to your freedom is to let all know about your new business and how excited you are about Pop. Give all the people on your list an opportunity to accept or decline after watching the video. Never prejudge. And always make sure you take the 0 to 10 phone test once a month, because as you grow into Pop Global, you will start to unleash the shackles, the chains will be broken, and the bondage will go away. Your weekly contact list, you have your prospects, the phone number. You also have follow-up. The timing will not be right for a lot of people for myriad reasons. All you need to do is put their name down and tell them you'll follow up with them a month from now. Make sure you have that done, or put it in your Pop card in the back office to follow up with such and such every month at a certain time. In finding members, it's important to understand that really everyone over the age of 18 is your potential Pop member. It is that simple. Will they end up taking advantage of the business opportunity and decide to benefit from an amazing entrepreneurial platform? All you must do is knock and the doors will open. Not all doors will open, but some doors always do open. If you don't knock, no doors are ever going to open. So knock and keep on knocking and keep on knocking, and watch your business grow and abundance flow to you. Not everyone will succeed in business, but the great news is that anyone will be able to. Hi, Joe. You have a quick minute. I just found out about a shared economy site which will help me to, what is your project? Do you have any projects or charity needing funding this year, or do you have any areas that you might need to make some extra money. Are you earning what you're worth? Send them to this video, text them the link. I'll call you back in a few minutes. I want to see if you like what's best about this, if it's the same as myself, and I'll answer any questions. Great, I'm texting you the link now. It's that simple. Then we have an initial lead calling script. You can stop the video and you can read this. You have your steps to success. This is all broken down. Again, you can stop the video and you can read all the steps to success on this page. Here's your prospect memory jogger list. This is your lifeline. This is everyone that you could possibly know that's in a sphere of availability. In your sphere of availability, each and every one of you can generate anywhere from 50 to 300 names using this list. You don't do it in one day. You start the list and you start compiling it day after day after day after day. Your goal is to get to 300 names within 2 months. If you can get to 300 names within 2 months, not only should you be able to bring in 8 people in this, but you ought to be able to bring in other people that you can start stacking underneath some of the people that need to get their 8 in your first 2 levels. That is the key to building depth, is making sure your first 2 levels are following what you're doing. If you can get your first 2 levels to follow what you're doing in the infinity plan, then it will build massive exponentially grown depth and you will reside at a higher commission level. Steps to success. Step 1, commit to working POP-G for 6 months with quality attention participation. Complete the goal sheets and share with the person who referred you. Add prospects' names to the contact call sheet. Step 2, go through the back office training daily. Start a POP-G folder on your desktop computer and use Notepad to take notes watching videos. Never trust your memory and put everything into that folder. Step 3, set up your social media sites from the training that you receive in the back office. Connect to the POP-G social media sites in your back office by clicking on the link. Add names to your contact list. Step 4, document daily, weekly, and monthly goals. Add names to your contact list. Become a leader and work the business effectively. Keep track of members you bring in as they are family. Share the video with your prospects. Step 5, learn 3-way calling techniques. Call prospects using daily sharing process. Review the webinar schedule in the back office for live webinars and start inviting. Add names to your contact list. Step 6, call prospects. Schedule more 3-way calls and add more names to your contact list. Follow up. Daily schedule more 3-way calls after they watch videos. This is your personal, home-based entrepreneurial business. Treat it with quality attention participation. Step 7, review goals and weekly sheets with Success Coach. Share the co-op opportunity with more prospects daily. Follow up with previous prospects. Add names to your contact list. Call the prospects, schedule more 3-way calls. Help your team members schedule their private business launch webinar with their warm contacts. Doing these steps to success on a consistent basis, becoming a student, and getting into the back office with a Harvard education with a community college outlay of funds will allow you the opportunity to succeed and use tremendous amount of products that will be training you how to succeed in the 3rd decade of the 21st century.